Hello everybody, on screen now is my parkrun nemesis Rob. Rob has over 80 wins and he beats me every single time that I go to my local parkrun. So I am here today to try and beat him once and for all. Now the last time I raced against Rob was a few months ago and he buried me in a sprint finish and I even caught it on my GoPro. How humiliating. But today I'm back with a vengeance. After last week's Cardiff 5k PB at their parkrun, I feel good and confident and I'm ready to give it an all-out effort. Let's go.
3, 2, 1, parkrun!
And there we go, the runners and riders are off. We are underway in this 2-lap cross-country parkrun here in my hometown of Cheltenham. You've seen this course a few times on my YouTube channel, but I cannot get enough of it. I know that when I turn up to these parkruns, there's going to be hot competition, and that is exactly what we've got already. We've started off strongly, and there are 5 of us in this front group. So let's roll through this first 30 or 40 seconds and see where we're at. Alright then, so as we get towards nearly the end of the first 400 metres or a lap of the track, there are actually 5 of us in this group, and just on the right hand side of your screen in the red cap is my nemesis Rob. Like I mentioned, he beats me every single week. He loves to set an early pace as well. He's always at the front, so the plan for today's parkrun is to stay as close to him for as long as possible. No matter how much I'm going to suffer, I am going to be on his heels for as long as I possibly can be today. Now, I don't actually know who the other 3 fellas are in this front pack of 5, but 5 is soon whittled down into 3 of us. Unsurprisingly, Rob is dictating this pace here on the left-hand side, but we've got a chap here on the right-hand side in the blue top. He had an Iron Man tattoo on him as well, so he must be a pretty strong runner, and it's just the 3 of us now. I would also say conditions today were absolutely perfect. Apart from a little bit of wind, it was absolutely beautiful. The sun was out, it was about 10 degrees. Absolutely perfect racing conditions. But apparently, as I keep being told, it's not a bloody race, it's a run. Well, I think this is a race today. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Is this a race or is this a run? Okay, so as I've already mentioned, Rob always beats me, but last week I set myself a parkrun PB of 15:36. Now if I ran that today, I would most certainly win, but this is not the course. This is a course full of hills, full of grass, full of mud, and full of twisty turny sections. As you'll see here now, we've got almost a 180-degree turn. And I'm using the Alpha Flies today. Not the best choice over these grounds. It's like a jockey on soft going today. That's how I felt. So a lot of work to be done there on the footwork choice. But we're into this run now. We're well into this run. And we hit the first kilometre in a 3:19, so pretty respectable, nothing too quick, and it won't be those 3:04s, 3:05s from last week, like I mentioned, because of the profile of this course. Nonetheless, that is still a blistering pace. If you are enjoying my silly little channel and my silly little running videos that I do, please could you do me a massive favour and hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free, doesn't cost a penny, it just helps my profile and helps my YouTube channel to grow. So that would be amazing, thank you. As always on this channel, a massive shout out to all the volunteers today. This is parkrun number 591 at Cheltenham. Thanks to everyone that helped put this parkrun on today. So when I left you last week at Cardiff, I was on a golf tour and I was top of that golf leaderboard on the Friday. I was top on the Saturday, and guess what? Come the end of Sunday, I finished 8th. absolutely terrible on the last day. But it was a great weekend, absolutely loved it. Managed to get the Parkrun W as well on the Saturday morning, which made it even better. Now, this week for me has been absolutely mental, crazy outside of the running world. Me and Vic, we finally moved into our very first home together. We've been living in a flat, which has been great, but we need to get... Hey up, who's this fella? Oh, this is the guy that was running with us at the start. He absolutely bombed it up these hills, but don't you worry, we rein him back in very quickly. Anyway, as I was saying, I'll put the mile split up on the screen as we're coming through that one as well in a second. We've moved into a really nice house. We've got a little bit of work to do, so over the past week we've been painting. I say we've been painting, my dad's been doing most of it. We've been getting new carpets in, we've been looking at kitchens, bathrooms, you know it is. So there may not be quite as many uploads on the YouTube channel over the next week or so, but we've got this video and we've got something pretty special coming this weekend. We're heading to London and I'm tempted to take on a challenge there. But Rob has decided he's had enough of this fella and overtakes him on the left-hand side, and I've got absolutely no choice but to go with him. The race plan today is just to commit to following Rob, see how long I can sit in with him today, because let's face it, he's absolutely rapid. And just to let you know as well, he is a lovely fella. He is my nemesis, but he's not a knobhead. He's actually a really nice guy. He's ginger. We always have a nice chat afterwards. He always tells me how much training he's doing and how much faster he is than me. No, I'm joking. He doesn't really do that. He's a humble guy, really like Rob, but I want to beat him today. I want to win. I just want to win. $2K, that one was 320 as we nearly got taken out by a dog. Now this is my favourite section of the Cheltenham Parkrun. So you cross over the lake, as you'll see here on the right and on the left hand side, but then things start to open up quite nicely and you've got a straight section that takes you over the grass, over the football pitches, and then you lead onto a nice section of path, and at the end of that path you know you've completed the first of 2 laps. Now the great thing about the Cheltenham Park Run is you use a complete mixture of surfaces: grass, mud, tarmac and stone path, and it's got brilliant views all the way around. You only do a little bit of running on each of those surfaces, and I think it's just a good combination of everything. It's really pretty and it's always well attended to. It's one of the best park runs around and I'm absolutely all for it. But I want to try some different park runs too, and this weekend we'll be heading back to the capital, as I just mentioned, to do a park run there. I also want to hear from you guys. Is there any park runs that you want me to do? Let me know in the comments down below. Okay, I'm still hanging on to Rob here, having to work damn hard. 3:12 is the pace in the top left-hand corner, and that is difficult. He's just moved to the side to see if I'm going to make a move on him, but I'm going to let him do all the hard work for now because I'm having to work pretty hard. My heart rate's already at 172, and we're not even halfway through this run. I'm going to shut up for the next few minutes, and I'll pick you up on the second lap.
Oh.
Alright, there we go. That is the start of the second lap. This is the last lap. The bell has just rang and we are into our work, and I'm still just about hanging on to my mate Rob here. Still going. I'm still just hanging off the back of his heels. But we've got just over 2k to go, and I do not want to get myself into a sprint finish. So I'm having to think to myself here, what kind of race do I want to win? Do I want to sit just off the back of him and hope to try and beat him in a sprint finish? Well, probably not. A man that's won over 80 park runs knows how to get the job done, so that's probably not the wisest move. Do I make a surge now and risk potentially blowing up? Not sure. So I've got some thinking to do. Anyway, for the time being, we're now through the 3rd kilometre, and that was done in 3:25. So although my pace is so much slower than what it was last week, I can tell you my effort is the same. And to prove this to you, look at my face. Look how hard I'm having to work here just to keep up with him. And as you've seen there, I'm wearing my favourite football shirt at the moment. My England shirt. It's normally my Liverpool shirt, but Liverpool are playing absolutely awfully at the moment. But I thought I'd give my England shirt a go today. Big week for England football, so fingers crossed the lads get it done, and fingers crossed I can hold on to Rob in this park run. Okay, boring running chat now. Let's talk about my goals. Okay, so I have just signed up for the Brighton Half Marathon, which is the first week in March. I've done that race once before. That was 2 years ago, and to be honest with you, I was on for an absolute flyer until I hit the last 5 kilometers, where you basically get on the seafront and the wind going into your face is utterly bonkers. Honestly, I felt like I was going backwards. I looked at it last year, however, the year I didn't enter it, and the conditions looked absolutely sublime. I love that race because there are a lot of long straights where you can just get into a groove and you can just grind and just switch off and just run as fast as you possibly can. Now, I'm gearing up to race that one, and I'm training hard, and I want to go sub 69 for that one. So 68 anything, I'll be absolutely delighted with. And how we're going to do that is absolutely loads of cross country this winter with some decent mileage, trying to run some big old weeks amongst maybe some 5-10k races here and there, probably more 10k races than anything else, but that's going to be the plan. I'd love to go one better than what we did at Barcelona, but for now, let's get back to the action. Alright, this is really hotting up now. We've got just over a kilometre to go, and I've still got Rob with me. We're going up this really steep hill for the second and final time, and now there's a big decision to make. Do I push now, or do I look to just hold in and hold out for a sprint finish? We know how sprint finishes go with this man. They don't go very well. So there's a little bit of an acknowledgement from the two of us here. We've both worked so hard to get to here. There he is. A little bit of eye contact there. Bit of a fist bump too. What's that about? Now I've decided to make a go for it. Look at my pace, top left-hand corner. You'll slowly start to see that drop. And I've decided I'm going to put my foot down. This is hammer time. Just like Lewis Hamilton of old. I'm absolutely going for it now. No regrets here. Less than a kilometre to go. I am not having myself lose yet another bloody park run to this absolute stalwart of the Cheltenham park run scene. I am going for it. And we've got a bit of a technical section to work on here. Couple of right hand bends, but we're just going to head down and hope for the best. Look at that, top left-hand corner, 2 minutes and 54 seconds per kilometre. I am going for this. I do not want second place once again. So we have got to navigate the final 800 metres, just 2 laps of the track here. We've got a bit of traffic management to get on with here. Avoid the people. Oh, I got stung there by the evergreen, but we got through. Now, I need to navigate these few people here. Head down, lean forward, quick look behind. He's still there. Oh no, what have you done? Have you gone too soon? Too late for that now. You've got to just keep on going. I'm asking my alpha flies here to help me out as best as I possibly can. finally a section of tarmac that I know I can capitalize in these stupid super shoes of mine. I should have worn some trail shoes because it was wet underfoot. Too late for that. We're going to go over my favorite section of the parkrun. Now, I know when I get over there, stop looking behind you, Max. Just get on with it. As soon as I get over this bridge, I've got about 500 meters to go. So just over a lap of the track. We can do this. We know that this last section is flat and quick. I need to navigate my way through the woods here. Hello to Jules, family friend there. Anyway, not enough time for that. Get on with it, Max. Get on with this parkrun because you are so close to beating your nemesis. Are you going to do it? Alright, that was a bit embarrassing. Don't know why I did that. Anyway, I'm going to let the last 90 seconds roll out. If you've enjoyed today's video, please consider subscribing to me. Please subscribe. It's absolutely free, doesn't cost you a penny, and helps me out massively. Thank you very much for watching, guys. See you in the next video. Am I going to beat my nemesis? He's just behind me. Let's see. Come on!
Right. Keep right. Thank you, thank you. Keep right, please. Keep right, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Good start to a Saturday. Ah. How you doing? Yeah, all good? Oh, it is. Very windy. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yo, parkrun, all done Saturday morning. Good fun. Nice cling onto the back of someone naked and do all the work. And then just nicked the W right at the end. That's it for this week's video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.